Question 36. Find the value of b. If necessary, round to the nearest hundredth. Okay, to solve this triangle, to find the value of b, we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem, which says leg squared plus leg squared equals hypotenuse squared. So remember, the hypotenuse is always the longest side. It's opposite the right angle. And then the other two sides are legs. So leg squared, b squared, plus the other leg squared would be 8 squared equals the hypotenuse squared. So b squared plus 64 equals 41 squared, which is 1,681. Now I'm solving for b. So b squared plus 64 minus 64 equals 1681 minus 64. B squared equals 1,617. Now I'll take the square root of both sides, and I get b is approximately equal to 40.21. And that is our answer. Question 37. Find the length of AB to the nearest tenths of a meter. Alright, we're going to use trig for this. So first thing we need to do is look at the angle that we know, which is angle 64, which is 64 degrees at angle B. And we need to label our triangle. So this is the hypotenuse. The side that touches angle B is adjacent, and the side that is opposite angle B is the opposite side. So we're working with angle B. They tell us that this bottom measure here is 10 meters, and they want us to find the hypotenuse. So we look for the trig formula that deals with adjacent and hypotenuse. So that would be cosine. So cosine of angle B equals adjacent over hypotenuse. Now we'll fill in. Cosine, angle B is 64 degrees, equals adjacent, which is 10, over x. Now we need to solve for x. So we'll multiply both sides by x. That lets these two x's cancel, and we have x times cosine 64 degrees equals 10. Now we're solving for x, so we'll divide both sides by cosine 64 degrees. So x equals 10 divided by cosine of 64 degrees, which is about equal to 22.8. And that's our answer. Question 38. Find the value of 4 factorial. Remember, factorial means you count down. So 4 factorial is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So that's 12 times 2, which is 24. Question 39. Evaluate the expression 8p4. So that means 8 items taken 4 at a time. Okay, we know that the formula, this is for permutation, that's what the P stands for, is n factorial over n minus r factorial. So here's our n and here's our r. So our answer is 8 factorial over 8 minus 4 factorial. So that's 8 factorial over 4 factorial. 8 minus 4 is 4. Now 8 factorial is the same as 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 factorial. over 4 factorial. So the 4 factorials cancel out. So 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 is 1,680. Question 40. Evaluate the expression 13C4. So that means a combination of 13 items taken 4 at a time. And here's our formula. N factorial over n minus r factorial times r factorial. So our n is 13 and our r is 4. So we'll fill in our formula. We have 13 factorial over 13 minus 4 factorial times 4 factorial. That equals 13 factorial over 9 factorial times 4 factorial. Okay, 13 factorial is 13 times 12 times 11 times 10 times 9 factorial over 9 factorial times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. The 9 factorials cancel. 4 times 3 is 12, so the 12 cancels. 2 goes into 2 one time and into the 10 5 times. So that leaves us with 13 times 11 times 5 over 1, which is 715.